Russell Simmons was born in 1957 in Jamaica, Queens, New York. Starting off on the wrong foot, Simmons ended up selling drugs by the time he was in middle school, and while in high school was arrested twice and put on probation. In the coming years, his start at the bottom would eventually end him on top of the world. In 1985, Simmons and Rick Rubin started Def Jam Records in Rubin's dorm room at New York University. Simmons became known for being able to find the next big hit. Managing artists like the Beastie Boys, Run DMC, Will Smith, and Public Enemy would fuel his passion to become one of the greatest entrepreneurs of our time. Next on his list of ventures was Def Comedy Jam. This would introduce comedy greats like Martin Lawrence and Bernie Mac and was a top-rated show on HBO. After this edition, Russell Simmons showed that his ideas were becoming a success and decided to create a diverse group of businesses that would make him a millionaire. Rush Communications became the hub for every business and foundation owned by Russell Simmons. He has business in entertainment, lifestyle, community affairs, and financial empowerment. Since Simmons is mostly known for Def Jam, Rush Communications gives his followers the opportunity to see everything Simmons is involved in. Simmons has influenced every aspect of the entertainment industry, starting companies like Def Jam Interactive, specializing in interactive software games, Global Grind, a media source on the hip-hop community, and the Simmons-Lathan Media Group that dispenses urban media content through film, television, radio, internet, and theater. Starting Fat Farm in 1992, Simmons wanted to set a new standard in the fashion industry. American Classics is a design for the urban graduate. Argyle culture has combined urban and Ivy League heritage of American design. Created by his nieces, Pastry, which is a part of Run Athletics, specializes in women's footwear. He also has Simmons Jewelry Company. Simmons is also involved in many different community affairs. Giving voice and reason to those less fortunate, Simmons has started many different endeavors that span throughout 4 different organizations: the Diamond Empowerment Fund, the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding, the Hip Hop Summit Action Network, and Rush Philanthropic Arts Foundation. Simmons' proudest endeavor to date would be his Unirush Financial Services, or what is advertised on TV as the Rush Card. This is a prepaid Visa debit card that provides instant access to basic financial services. He feels it is the best thing he has done to empower the poor. It is his greatest gift. 13 companies under one umbrella, incorporating other visions along with his own. The success of Rush Communications is based on the leadership and influence that Russell Simmons has on the industry. When he started Def Jam Record Company, he gave himself a position being the co-founder, but quickly moved to a permission style of leadership. In John C. Maxwell's book, Developing the Leader Within You, he quotes Fred Smith saying, "Leadership is getting people to work for you when they are not obligated. This will only happen when the permission step of leadership is obtained." Simmons has mastered the art of knowing what to invest his time and money in and when to delegate those responsibilities to those around him. Simmons says he starts a business no one understands, he works the hardest, and then somebody comes along and they start to understand. Eventually, there are a few people that share the vision, then a whole team who get it. He then says that usually a few people emerge and become much smarter in that business than he is. He might think that they know the business better, but it was really the example and influence that he bestowed on the people around him to get them to this point. This is what Maxwell talks about in A Leader's Attitude. Maxwell says that leadership is influence, and Simmons has recently been named by USA Today as one of the top 25 most influential people. Maxwell says that a leader is not great because of his or her power, but because of his or her ability to empower others. Simmons knows who is best for each individual job. On all of his projects, he has partnered with those he feels has the same vision as he does, and knows that if he is unable to be around, the next best person is there to keep its integrity. Estimated to be worth $340 million, Simmons has reached the point of personhood. Maxwell speaks of personhood as being someone people follow because of who they are and what they represent. He also says personhood spends years monitoring and molding leaders, and their greatest joy comes from watching others grow and develop. Simmons says he does not want to be a part of anything that's not inspiring or helpful to the community that he is serving. He wants to be moved, and he wants whatever he does to make a difference in other people's lives. Maxwell expresses that the step of personhood is only obtained by a chosen few in our lifetime. Adding Simmons to that list will keep him on a successful path as he continues to change the world.